For a C2 smoke, you want to line up with this line right next to this dot right here, and just pretty much right at this little wooden beam that's sticking out here, just on the underside to the center. Jump and smoke. And they can come across the backside of the smoke or even jump up on here, so keep that in mind. Next smoke is going to be for jungle. This is the way that I do it. There's a couple different ways, I believe. I like to line up with this perfectly straight. Look at this guy. Basically go straight up from this lamppost. And then post up right next to this. And then jump and throw. Obviously this side's going to be open a bit, but if you just come around here, check your under, and then CT, maybe even get somebody to smoke off CT, you should be good. The Mirage Stair Smoke at A. So generally I like to line up with this, look for this crook, go straight to the left, right in the middle, and just throw it. So as you can see, it's going to bounce off of Tetris and then land on the stair. If I want to smoke off cat and I don't want to expose in mid, or if I have some teammates going mid and I want to help them with a little bit of support if I'm trying to play on B app side, I'll aim right here, go straight up from it onto this telephone wire, and throw. And then that'll give your team some cover in mid from cat. They can go connector as long as they're careful around, anywhere that an enemy can get through the smoke here. I also like to go underpass a lot of the time. If you run it all the way from T-spawn down to underpass and then run out here, I like to throw a nade in the window. And then to bounce a smoke off of this red right to the right side of the top of that window up there. And that should smoke cat if you didn't already smoke cat from the earlier spot. And then maybe throw another flash off here, up here, that's your connector. If you're actually wanting to hit B, there are two smokes that I generally use. So if you look at this very corner right here, maybe I'm just above the darker side of it, and then jump and smoke. This will land right in front of the market window and smoke it off. Another smoke that I do is if you are hitting B once again and you want to smoke off the market door, you can aim right on this ledge right here, this lip, right above this right window, and then jump and smoke. And you will completely smoke off the market door. If you want to hit B, and if you can get into the B apps right past this kitchen, one thing you can do is post up right in this corner. Look at this middle knot. There's a little face here. Easy way to look at it. Aim right on the mouth. Pop your flash. There your smoke. That should give you a little bit of cover to get into sight. You can also use this window here to also throw more smoke. It will bounce off of the telephone pole. Flashback. And then maybe a smoke to cover off arches. That way you can actually get through here without getting shot from arch. Unless he's peeked on that side. But it'll give you more cover than any other time. One thing that not everyone knows, especially when starting out, is this board is spammable. So if you post up next to this and shoot on this left side where these bullet holes are, just below the second line, 1, 2, You should be able to spam people if they are next to this arch or right in front of the market window. When I'm playing A, I generally like to play around default box, and I'll pretty much every single round until they start catching on, I'll sit here, look at the inside of this circle on the bottom left, and if I hear anything in Palace, or if somebody peeks out here, or I hear footsteps at A main, I'll just pop this up, smoke Palace up, so I don't have to worry about Palace as much. Keep your ears open for people to push through that or hang out around this so you can call it to your team. And then I'll peek A main. If I see somebody, I might pop a shot or two off, but then I'll hide immediately. Or if they jump across, I'll hide over here. I'll throw a flash off of this wall. Peek out, kill whoever I can. And I come back, throw another flash if I have to. Peek out again. And anyone in this general area will be blind. If I'm playing A and the other team keeps on getting mid control, sometimes I'll come over here, throw a smoke off of this wall. It'll give me a little bit of cover here so I can peek out and peek lower. You could also bounce a flash off here if you want to make sure that you definitely could be having cover. Could bounce another flash off of this, and then peek. And then get back into connector as quickly as possible, depending on what happened that run. When I'm playing B, I really like to sit next to this pole, and I'll sit here and just wait for them to come out, and then just try to spray them as they jump down. You can hear if they are dropping over by van or outside of the apartment on the balcony here, so keep your ears open for that. If I had a successful round in this position, the next round I will actually come over here and do the same thing, but I'll just sit here, and most of the time they'll probably end up checking that spot. So the pole is my first spot, this is my second spot, and I'll just sit here. I won't peek until they actually start peeking out from this corner, and then I'll just start spraying them down.